The Lego Creationist with a new video for once. It's been like 2 months, 3 months maybe, not even sure. But anyways, as you can read by the title, this is going to be work in progress Lego Gordon, the big engine. And so, right here first off, let's look at this. This is going to be my new worksheet that I'm going to maybe reveal engines through, and this might become like a scene where I can do some stop motion with, or I can just have like as a place. Not sure if this will last forever though, but for now it looks quite nice. I like the design. But anyways, let's roll Gordon out. As you can see, his body looks mostly fine. Let's roll it more to the side. If I turn this, you can see his wheels. He's got his trailing wheels, his leading wheels, and his six wheels. Hope he's derailed. Big problem with these flimsy bogies. Anyways, first thing off the bat, you can see, why is his dome red? Well, that's because I took it off the 500 class. Over here on the funnel as well, it's made up of two plates, two rounded flat plates, and a wheel, I don't know, these kinds of wheels at the bottom. It's also not that very well proportioned. I mean, the front's okay, but in the back here, as you can see by the firebox, it's supposed to curve in right here. Thing is, I made this too long, and I don't have many bricks, so then this whole area was too long, and so I could have solved it, but it would have been a lot of fiddling, and it was just too much work for me, honestly. It was tiresome because originally this entire part was gray, then I changed it to red, and then over here, this was all studded. I had to go find my Lego collections and find the flat plates so that I could make it. I did dismantle a lot of things. Thomas was fine though. Thomas, Scarlet, and Terrence, they're all fine. You know what? Here's a little bit of them. Nothing's changed other than the fact that his cab windows, I've used Lego Harry Potter rings around them instead, because I thought they looked quite nice, and they gave off a nicer finish. Looks quite odd in the video, but in real life it looks quite nice. Now back to Gordon. I said I'm not pleased with it, but you might ask what I've done with Thomas's cab windows. I made it into a safety valve and his whistle. So you can see on top I have that there. It's quite nice. The biggest thing though is he has a face. Now, you might have two emotions or maybe even more. For me, my emotion is disgust and delight at the same time. His face looked terrifying, but it also looks somewhat accurate. I mean, it's not my worst face. If you looked at the original Thomas video, which I don't know why has 1.4k views or 1.5k views now, his face was absolutely awful. But so Gordon's face doesn't look too bad for a first attempt. I might want to change it later. Looks a bit square at the forehead though. I don't like that. On this side of the body, let me turn. You can see that this part's unfinished. And that's because I'm actually trying to curve the boiler. You see, unlike Thomas's, where I've used somewhat of like a flat area, let me take off his faceplate. You can see. You can see that this is made of like a weird triangle hexagon shape. I actually tried to make Gordon's face round. So let me take off his smoke box and you'll understand. Look at the back. The front, a little bit boxy, but you can see on the sides, it's fully curved. Even the bottom part over here. I had to do a weird switcheroo tactic. And so it was an interesting, but it was a fun thing to mess around with, as I don't really do dimensions. And so it's cool to mess with a new part of Lego. You can see down at the bottom of the running board that I have these weird black things. And those are substitutes for the pistons. as this thing can run on corners and straights. But the fact is that it can't run when I try to attach something similar to pistons, because the pistons interlock with the bogie down here. And so anyways, I had to take them off entirely and replace it with that. I'm going to eventually change it so that I can have a one stud wide thing. And so it won't be workable, but at least there'll be something there instead of this black piece. It gets quite bland and boring. I kind of dislike it. There's nothing inside the cab. It's bland. Nothing. Splasher's all there. And so anyways, at the front, I quite enjoy this area too. I worked hard on making it entirely smooth, and if you can appreciate it, then I'll be very happy. You can see I tried to work hard on this, making it perfect. Didn't work out. I don't have all the bricks needed, but it worked quite well. You might have noticed through this video also that I have a turntable. I mean, I've had one for ages now, but the fact is that I never really detailed it. And so now I've given it like handles on the sides. And so that's going to be something. I might even, I guess, give it more detailing. I don't know. But this is more of a check back in video. Anyways, goodbye, viewers.